The Sinful series. Written by Erika Wilde. Narrated by Lia Langola. Sinful Surrender. The Sinful series, Book 1. Written by Erika Wilde. Narrated by Lia Langola. Book 1. Sinful Surrender. Chapter 1. Tonight was the night. After 14 long years, Maddux Wilder was finally going to extract the revenge he had been plotting and planning against the man responsible for his parents' deaths. Theodore Cole had no idea that he was about to become Maddux's bitch, which made his retribution all the sweeter. Maddux smirked to himself as he tossed back a shot of bourbon while waiting for his sister and brother to meet him in his private penthouse office, located on the top floor of the 5-story massive warehouse he had renovated, modernized, and adapted into a functional, practical structure that he and his siblings lived in and shared. Each floor was specific in its design and purpose, from the ground level that was a common area and where tonight's charity ball would be held in the upscale ballroom, to the second floor where the three of them each had sectioned off offices for business, to the 3rd through 5th levels that were designated as living spaces. His brother Hunter resided on the 3rd floor while his sister Tempest occupied the 4th. And since Maddux had funded the entire project, he'd laid claim to the top level of the building, which he had transformed into a penthouse apartment that included a rooftop terrace and a 360-degree view of the New York skyline. Realtors had called him certifiably insane for purchasing the dilapidated building in the rundown warehouse district of Brooklyn when he easily could have purchased an entire city block of 5th Avenue in Manhattan. But being one of those pretentious city boys had never been his style, and he'd instead invested in the immediate surrounding area so that he could gradually gentrify the neighborhood, which was already a work in progress. He might have billions in the bank thanks to the success of Maddux Tech, but deep inside, he liked living close to where he had grown up because it reminded him of his roots, where he had come from, and most importantly, of his deceased immigrant parents who had worked their asses off to provide for their family before their lives had been cut short. And living here kept him humble in the face of the obscene amount of money he'd accumulated in such a short amount of time. But just because the outside of the warehouse looked weathered, and he even had 2 men on payroll to clean up the trash.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?